loves, it's Sam. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I've been styling my hair recently. It's a slightly different technique. I've seen people do it, but I've never tried it myself. And then I finally was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. And I absolutely love it because it gives you this like effortless kind of like wavy, very like beach wave hair. Casual, undone, kind of messy, but like, I don't know, it just is so cute. I love the way it looks. And so today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I do it and what products I use. The first thing you're going to need is a curling iron. This is a 1.5 inch. It's by Conair. It's the Infinity Pro. I absolutely love this curling iron, you guys. I've had it for so many years. It was so affordable and it's my favorite. Like, I literally just love this curling iron. So I don't know if I can find the exact one, but I will link whatever is basically Conair Infinity Pro 1.5 inch. But if you can find it, grab it because it's so good. So I don't have it all the way on the hottest. I kind of have it like 3/4 of the way. So I think that would be around 360. I'm assuming it's around 360. So that's what I keep mine at. So it's not all the way up to the hottest. I had the most yummy lunch. I had white rice, a little bit of delicious soy sauce, avocado, cucumber, and cheddar cheese. That was a weird combo, but literally it tastes so delicious. Like, it almost looks like your hair just dried naturally like this, but it didn't. So I hope that you guys enjoy and find this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I will have everything linked either on the view products button on the screen or in the description box, or both, depending on what I can link where. But yeah, I love these products. I think they work really well. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so I've already done this side. So you can see they're like these tiny little spirals, and that's what makes this technique so different and kind of gives you that like real beachy look compared to the other way I normally would curl my hair. And I really like it because it kind of just looks a little bit more effortless. So basically, once I get to this side, and I do the exact same thing on both sides, it's just you're always going to be curling away from the face. So on this side, you're going to get your first curl. Then you're going to come down and twist it back up. So instead of just curling it, you kind of do this like little maneuver where you come down and then curl and twist. So hopefully you guys are, hopefully it's like coming across in the camera. Like, sometimes it's really hard to like explain. So let me try and do it slowly here. So you're gonna get your first curl in normally like you would. Then instead of coming down, you're going to kind of keep your iron where it was, twist it, and then pull. So I'm coming out of the curl, keeping my iron, pulling down, and then twisting back up. And that's why it's creating that tiny little, almost like spiral kind of rope curl. And sometimes I even go all the way back up. Again, pulling down. But you want it to kind of look like a super twisty spiral, like Twizzler, like rope kind of style. And then the very last bit, I just pull completely straight. And see how tiny that is? That's what you want it to look like when you're finished. I hope you guys are able to see what I'm talking about. So at the end, you'll just get this tiny little skinny spiral rope. See? And when you brush it all out, I don't brush out the curls until I'm done with the whole entire thing. I feel like then it really just does such a good job of staying, because they're not super curly. They look like they're going to be extra curly, but they're more of like a beach wave. My hair is so shiny. I just can't get over how different my hair is now that I've like not been bleaching it. I know I talk about it in every video, but like for me, this is a really big deal. It's like a real accomplishment. I'm pretty much amazing. we're gonna come up here. You want to keep the sections like not super tiny, but not super big. Yes, queen. Okay, then I come here and I split this and pull it up over. Then I'm gonna kind of go at an angle with this because I want to get this bottom bit. And you stay out of the way. Be careful when you get closer to your ears not to burn your ears, because I did do that and it hurt. Oh my god, look where my acne treatment has bleached my sweater. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna split this into 3 sections. So I kind of pull the front bits kind of over to the other side of my head. Get my first curl in. My hair smells so good because I had so much perfume in it. I just got a whiff and it's so delicious. See how they almost look like dreadlocks in a way when you're all finished? They don't look like your typical curls that like I would normally do. Okay, so obviously this side has started to fall. So while this is cooling off, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna let it look like that. We're just gonna brush through on this side and you'll start to see how like beachy and wavy the hair looks. See how it's like so just like casual, like undone. And then sometimes I'll have like some funny little marks, so I'll just go in and just kind of smooth it out just in the front here. Get out of here. What's going on here? Where do you belong? So I'll just kind of like, almost like I'm flat ironing it, but see how there's like a couple of little like weird marks. I just want to make sure everything's lying down properly. And that is the finished product. See how pretty they are? I just absolutely love them. Again, I'm just going to smooth out the root section. Make sure everything's lying down properly. Just like that. I'm just gonna grab my liquid texture dust. I'm just gonna spray some of this at my roots just to give me a little bit of something to work with, because This virgin hair is literally just like flat to my head. I just washed my hair yesterday and it's really just obnoxious. So it comes out as a liquid, but then it kind of dries to powder. So I just like let it sit for a little bit. This stuff is literally the best. Okay, I'll let that kind of dry down for a sec. Now I'm not touching my ends with that stuff. I'm just kind of taking it on my roots just to give me a little bit of body because it's looking a little greasy. I don't want to do a dry shampoo because I don't want to take away from the shine, but this is nice because it kind of just like absorbs a little bit of the oil and then just kind of puffs it up just a little bit. See how now it's not so like flat to my head? So you just want to massage it, let it dry down though, because sometimes when it feels a little wet, it's not going to do what it's supposed to do. And then I'm just gonna get the back here. Just got this. I keep seeing it all over TikTok. This is the Color Wow Pop and Lock High Gloss Finish. So I'm just gonna take one pump. Oh my god, it smells so good, you guys. And it's like sparkly. So it kind of just like defines the waves. It kind of just like defines them and adds like a little bit of like texture and kind of like shine. So it's not too much. If you want to do the wet look, like the wet waves, just use a ton. But if you kind of just want to add a little texture, a little shine, it literally smells like melon, like honeydew. It's so yum. But see how that's just kind of created that like super duper like messy, like undone, beachy, like girl next door hair, where it's like, did her hair just naturally dry like that? Or did she just spend 30 minutes doing it? It actually doesn't. It's like 20 minutes, maybe even 15. Like it's not that bad. But do you see how like the hair is still looking really shiny? Like it keeps the shine in it, gives it a little texture, and just makes it look so like beachy and lived in. So that's how I've been curling my hair lately, and I absolutely love it. And hopefully you guys found that helpful and you can get the technique down. But I really just love the way it looks. Don't use too much of this unless you want it that wet look. Don't use much. I just use a pump for each side. But it really does kind of just like piece it out a little bit and just make it look like really super beachy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.